Believe it or not, the G.I. Joe universe is growing with two upcoming movies set to shake things up. The first, titled G.I. Joe 4 Ever Vigilant, promises to continue the franchise's legacy. The second is even more thrilling and surprising, a crossover that fans have been anticipating since March 2013, when producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura expressed interest in a G.I. Joe Transformers crossover film. Here's everything you need to know about these upcoming films. Before we dive into these two movies, let's set the stage with what they're building upon. The Energon Universe, EU, an ongoing American comic book franchise and shared fictional universe created by Skybound Entertainment in collaboration with Hasbro. This universe combines concepts and characters from Transformers and G.I. Joe, along with original intellectual properties, serving as the successor to the Hasbro comic book universe by IDW Publishing. The Energon Universe is rooted in the present day, often referencing the vital substance that Transformers need to survive. At its core, the universe explores multiple conflicts. On Cybertron, the home planet of the Transformers, the eternal struggle between Autobots and Decepticons spills over to Earth. This clash prompts the formation of G.I. Joe and Cobra as Earth-based factions, responding to the extraterrestrial threat, setting the stage for the series of events that will reshape the destinies of these factions and humanity itself. In parallel, within the Sacred Ring, a different conflict rages between the Agorians and Zertonians. When two rivals, Derek and Solila, find themselves stranded on a mysterious planetoid, they are forced to collaborate for survival. Through their ordeal, they uncover a profound secret that challenges everything they know about their ongoing war, setting in motion events that will have far-reaching consequences across the universe. These intertwined narratives within the Energon universe promise an expansive and interconnected storyline where conflicts converge and alliances shift, ultimately impacting the fate of both worlds and beyond. Now that you have an idea of what's coming with the Transformers and G.I. Joe movies, let's delve into what we know about G.I. Joe 4 Ever Vigilant. Initially announced back in April 2013, the third G.I. Joe film was slated to be released in 3D format, with John M. Chu initially set to direct. However, Chu eventually departed the project to direct Gem and the Holograms, prompting a search for a new director. Producer Lorenzo Di Bonaventura aimed to bring back Dwayne Johnson and Bruce Willis to reprise their roles while also introducing a new primary character. By September of the same year, screenwriter Evan Doherty was brought on board. The film was originally planned for a 2016 release, but faced delays as the studio continued its search for the right director. Jonathan Lemkin joined to contribute to the script in July 2014, focusing the story on the character Roadblock, with Dwayne Johnson confirmed to return as the lead. The plot was to incorporate Matt Tracker from Mask and the villainous twins Tomax and Xamot Paoli. In April 2015, DJ Caruso was announced as the new director, with Aaron Berg hired for script revisions. However, in January 2017, Caruso revealed that a previous draft of the script had included the introduction of Transformers, a concept that Paramount Pictures wasn't ready to approve at the time. Despite these setbacks, Dwayne Johnson expressed his commitment to the franchise and his role in future G.I. Joe films. In May 2018, the film was officially titled G.I. Joe Ever Vigilant, with Josh Applebaum and Andre Nemec brought on board as co-screenwriters. The plot centered on Roadblock leading a new team of Joes, including characters like Dana Janik, Dr. Adele Burkhart, Wild Bill, Barbecue, General Flag, Doc, and Keelhaul. The primary antagonists remained Tomax and Xamot, while Cobra Commander had a smaller role. Originally slated for release on March 27, 2020, the film's development was impacted by the delays caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, particularly as the release of Snake Eyes took priority, leading to further delays for Ever Vigilant. In May 2021, Lorenzo Di Bonaventura revealed that multiple scripts for the sequel were still in development, hinting at ongoing efforts to bring G.I. Joe Ever Vigilant to fruition amidst the evolving landscape of film production. With that being said, let's delve into what we know about the upcoming G.I. Joe Transformers crossover. Confirmation of this epic multi-franchise event was teased at the end of Transformers Rise of the Beasts in 2023, marking the culmination of years of anticipation to bring together Hasbro's two iconic properties. The G.I. Joe franchise, originating in the 1960s and gaining popularity through 80s cartoons, parallels the Transformers saga, which also started as toys and expanded into a massive multimedia phenomenon. Amidst a flurry of announcements at CinemaCon 2024, Paramount officially unveiled plans for the G.I. Joe and Transformers crossover movie. While specific details, such as the director and cast, remain under wraps, the film is slated for a wide release window in either 2025 or 2026, generating immense excitement among fans of both franchises. Chris Hemsworth is set to appear in this crossover, although his role and allegiance, whether he'll be part of the Transformers or the G.I. Joe side, are yet to be confirmed. Hemsworth, known for his breakout role as Thor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and subsequent blockbuster hits, brings considerable star power to the project. While there's speculation that he might voice Optimus Prime, given his upcoming role as young Orion Pax in the prequel Transformers, logistical and continuity considerations make this uncertain. Optimus Prime, the iconic Autobot leader, is synonymous with the Transformers series and has been voiced by Peter Cullen, a role deeply associated with the character's legacy. Hemsworth's involvement in the Transformers universe might influence casting decisions for the crossover, potentially favoring a prominent role like Duke from the G.I. Joe mythos. Also, Duke, the central figure in G.I. Joe lore and akin to Optimus Prime for the Joes, is a seasoned soldier and field leader pivotal to the team's operations. Channing Tatum previously portrayed Duke but met an early demise in G.I. Joe Retaliation. Hemsworth's stature as a leading action star makes him a compelling candidate to rejuvenate Duke's character, aligning with G.I. Joe's efforts to carve its own path within the Hasbro Cinematic Universe. Regardless of the specific direction chosen, the G.I. Joe and Transformers crossover promises an exhilarating narrative filled with action and spectacle. As Paramount selects a director for this ambitious project, anticipation builds for how they will weave together these iconic franchises into a cohesive and thrilling cinematic experience. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.